let's have some fun. This beat is sick. I wanna take a ride on your
me a full 3 years to get this strong. 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, and 100 squats, and a 10-kilometer run. Do it every single day. Reject them both.
Your limit? Who decides what your limit is? Instead of overthinking your setbacks, just focus on moving forward.
If you want respect, if you don't want to be bossed around, then you gotta get strong.